Alright, the highlights from today's trading, GreatStockPicks.com chat room. Much better day today than yesterday. Yesterday, pretty boring. Today, really nice morning. Go over some of the highlights today, and I'll even talk about the ones that didn't work, since I get a lot of requests for that. So HUN, early on, we already had on our member page watch list from last night because I like the chart. These are 5-minute candles. I called it right here, above this red candle with a stop right below it. I'll give you the numbers. 1882 trigger price, and a worst case stop 12 cents below, so 1870 never got hit. Stop never got hit, that is. And from 1882 all the way near the end of the day to 1945, 63-cent move in our favor on 12 cents risk that never got stopped out. SVU, if you traded at all today, you saw this big gap in volume. Show you how we called it. SVU called it as a long at 1015, somewhere right in here. 1015 trigger price, worst case stop $9.99, 16 cents risk, never got stopped out. Nice 75-cent move in our favor on 16 cents risk. Very nice one there. OVTI called as a long right before I went to lunch, right there, and a stop right here. I'll give you the numbers. OVTI 30.31 trigger price, 31. That's wrong. 30.11. Oh no, that's right. 30.31 trigger price. Stop was 11 cents below at 30.20. Sorry, I got that wrong. 11 cents risk per share, 80-cent move from our entry to here on 11 cents risk that never got stopped out. And then an early trade, AMSC. I showed this in the pre-market. You know, a lot of times when you have this huge gap down, we had a great trade in this on that gap down day, but a lot of times when you have a huge gap down like this, a lot of times they just fall into a range of that first day. The range from that first day becomes a range for the stock for a while. So rather than look at this and think, oh, we're going to roll over and break these lows, I was looking long this morning, and then on the first 5 minutes it just popped really nicely. I wasn't going to take an early trade, so on the pullback then it gave this nice little base here, called it over this base. The entry 1306, worst case stop below this base. 17 cents below, a little bit wide, but it didn't really matter because from 1306, 510, 15 minutes later was at 1347. A nice, quick 40-cent move in our favor, and we're selling into that. So those were 4 very nice trades from today. All of them worked. And as a matter of fact, I'm not positive. I think the only thing I called today that didn't work at all, looking over the notes here, I had a few that I called that never triggered, so they were no trades. Had a couple that I called that we took a flat on because they just sat sideways for a while. So the only one was PAAS that I called on one of our methods on a potential final push down type trade. Called as a long right over this candle, 3906, 3884 stop, triggered and stopped out within 2 minutes, and then ended up bouncing okay. But you know, using that method that we teach to catch the final push down, sometimes we catch the low of the day, like we did on OVTI. Caught that within 5 minutes of the low of the day. PAAS, I'm pretty sure that's the only one I called all day that just didn't give any money at all. So that's it. I'm going to wrap it up. There may have been a couple other calls. I don't see any though. So I think that's it. Anyway, have a great night, and we'll follow up with a highlight video from tomorrow, Friday's trading on Friday evening. Talk to you then.